Guys, it's me, Triton, and today we'll be talking about H3 going at Keemstar again in 2021. But first, before we get to it, I just want to say join my Discord server and follow me on Twitter to interact with me, give me video ideas, and all that. Those places are fun. And also, before we get to it, I want to shout out my friend Isabella the Wizard. She makes Wizard 101 content. I'll link her in the description. Now let's get into it. Alright, so H3, he's making a video. He's making another podcast on Keemstar with Trisha Paytas. But he's been talking about Keemstar for like over a year. Like a lot of people in the commentary community think he's obsessed. I agree, because he is obsessed. But so he's criticizing Keemstar on the Jake Paul allegations, which that's fine. I mean, I don't think Keemstar should have came out and said, "Yeah, you know, she's she's lying without no evidence," because we don't know if she's lying. Serious allegations, you should just look into it. Like news channels, you say you should give this person's side and that person's side, and that's it. Don't even give an opinion. If you want to give an opinion, then but don't just say like, "Oh, this is it." Like you can give opinion, but don't just say, "Oh, this person's wrong," or "that person's wrong." Like Tipster, he does a very good job covering these allegations because he gives his opinion, like saying, but he's like, these are allegations. Like we don't know who's lying or who's telling the truth, right? So let's watch. So the reason why I'm making a video on this, I'm not gonna make a like reacting to the whole video. I'm just reacting to the parts where I don't think H3 and Trisha should have done. They bring up Keemstar's kid, and they bring up Etika to go at Keemstar, and that's bad. That's bad. Like why? First, why are you bringing the man's kid into it? Why are you bringing up the? She has nothing. She don't even talk to y'all guys. She don't even talk to y'all. She don't even know y'all. She probably don't even know who you guys are. Why are you bringing the man's kid into it? That's a no-no. That's a no-no. No, real world. I don't. You go up to a dad and you bring up and talk crap about the daughter in front of him. They're probably gonna punch you in the face. In the real world, internet, you can't do that. You can't punch people in the face over the internet. But it's like, why bring the man's daughter into it? She has nothing to do with y'all. Let's get into this.
Think like, oh, he's talking about himself
For sure, yeah.
and his friends. Like he's got all these fucking like frat boy friends, and it's like, oh yeah, the attitude's like, oh, this shit happens all the time. So none of us are essayists. It's like, well,
This is why I get me in trouble, but I feel like, because I know people are like, you shouldn't bring his kids into it, but like, honestly, this person shouldn't have a daughter. Like, this really makes...
Why shouldn't he have a daughter? Because he has a bad take online? He shouldn't have a daughter because he has a bad take online? The only thing... Then Ethan shouldn't have a kid. Ethan Klein, he shouldn't have a kid because of takes he has online. You know how bad that sounds? Yeah, that sounds bad, right? Right? That sounds bad. Like, yeah, because it's stupid. You bring up someone's kid. Now, I was being sarcastic about Ethan having a kid because I don't think like people, because they have bad takes online, they shouldn't have a kid. Like that's stupid.
like scared that this is like the mentality that someone thinks like this can't happen at all. So like if his daughter ever said something like this, he'd have that same excuse. It's like so scary.
Same excuse. Listen, okay? First of all, how do you know what he would do about his daughter? Second, this is the internet, okay? This is the internet. Keemstar don't know this person, and he doesn't know like what went on. Like, now I don't agree with Keemstar saying, "Oh, it's false." It's false because, you know, but it's like, that's like he shouldn't bring up. He shouldn't bring up like. Okay, what I'm trying to say is Keemstar. shouldn't say it's false. Yeah, I agree with y'all. You know, y'all have a right to criticize him on that. Y'all have a right to criticize him.
That I don't know how these people can even be like parents, have like a child, and like, you know.
Why are you bringing up his daughter? Like, oh, he shouldn't have a child because he has a bad take online. Really? Really? He has a bad take online, so we're gonna go at his daughter.
I don't know. I know I get hate for it because you're like, shouldn't talk about kids, but like that's so gross that this is the father of a girl.
You shouldn't be talking about kids, so you know what you're doing's wrong. You just want to go at Keemstar. That's what you're doing. You're just going at Keemstar. Because he says no, because he doesn't believe an allegation, and he's asking stupid, retarded questions on a Jake Paul thing, on Jake Paul allegations, and saying like the victim's probably lying and he don't believe her, doesn't mean he should have his kid taken away, and doesn't give you the right to go at his daughter.
Because you know why? I know so many girls, like I had like essays and all that crazy shit that happened to them as kids, and it's like the same mentality that their dad had. It was like, well, you showed your boobs, so like you should be like asking for it if you got like groped by a teacher or something. You know what I mean? Like I think that's just so, he's so gross.
No, yeah, it is sad that he has a daughter because like
It's sad that he has a daughter. Why? Why you going at his kid? His kid didn't do nothing to y'all. His kid didn't do nothing.
she's not gonna get the fucking. She's not gonna get a good, healthy male role model.
It's
that's for
so
sure.
gross. Like,
How do you know? You don't know what Keemstar does offline. Keemstar could just be trolling or something on like, yes, he's a retard online, but does it make him a retard offline? Does it make him a retard to his daughter? No, you don't know you don't know how he parents his daughter. You're just assuming because y'all want to go at him. Y'all hate him so much. You guys are obsessed with him so much. Y'all hate him so much that you're gonna bring his kid into it. It's stupid.
it's so embarrassing. And then if this is a troll, it's such a disgusting
not a troll.
troll. Like, he's just trying to get attention. Yeah, I think maybe he's...
If it's a troll, right? Doesn't give you, even if it's a troll, if he doesn't believe the Jake Paul allegations, yes, it's a bad troll, but does it give y'all the right to go at his daughter? No! His daughter didn't do nothing to y'all. Y'all shouldn't even be talking about her. She's not on YouTube. Keep family offline. And keep family offline. Your family business and Keem's personal life stays offline. Y'all shouldn't be bringing up his daughter at all. She's not a public figure. She's just a kid. She's just 11-year-old kid. I don't know his daughter's age, but it's somewhere there. She's not even a teen yet. You guys are just picking on a little girl because you hate her dad so much.
trying to get attention to drama or I don't know, whatever it is, it's actually like disgusting.
He has a history of saying he really truly believes this. But I'll say, he says like, oh, Jake didn't have. It's not like he held a weapon to her head. It's like, dude, you're talking about a girl that probably weighs close to 100 pounds, and Jake Paul, who's been training for a boxing.
Look, I don't agree with Keemstar's take on the Jake Paul situation. I don't agree with it. But it doesn't give you guys the right to bring up his daughter. Anyways, we're moving on to this is the stuff that it just makes me disgusted. Into
that because that's one of the most tragic things that's happened on YouTube history.
Why bring up Etika? Why? Why are you bringing up Etika?
Keemstar, this guy was having a manic breakdown. Do you know about Etika?
We talked about it once, and I know we like cut it.
He was like a really sweet gamer kid.
If you believe he's a sweet gamer kid, you would be talking about his content. You'd be like, oh, he's good at gaming, or he is so sweet, or his personality's so good. No, you're bringing him up to go at Keemstar. I've watched the Etika thing go down, right? I was not a fan of Etika's content because I didn't know him. I only knew about him because Tipster was talking about him having mental breakdowns and stuff. So I looked into it. I'm like, oh, I just hope this guy's okay. And then like, the Etika thing is just so hard to explain. It's like sometimes like people thought, including myself, like we thought sometimes it's an act. Wait, no, he's actually has a problem. I didn't know. I just wanted to watch and see what had happened because I didn't know. and no one else did. No one else knew what was going on with Etika. Etika should have got more help at the hospital. He should have just got help. He should went to counselor. He should have got professional help, but he didn't. The internet is not a place for someone to get help at. It's not. It's just the Etika thing. It was a tragic situation. The fact that Ethan Klein is bringing this up to go at him, it's disgusting.
A growing YouTuber, and he was having like a bunch of manic episodes. He was clearly bipolar, and Keemstar would bring him on his show all the time and parade him
Lies. He only brought him on once for an interview.
around in the midst of a manic state. One time, actually, he tweeted out the location of his mental hospital, and
I don't agree with Keemstar doing that, but why are you guys bringing this up? Ethan Klein, you already brought it up in your content nuke. You're talking about the Jake Paul stuff, right? So why are you bringing up Etika? Why are you bringing up Etika? Why? Why are you bringing up Etika? Why?
then when he got out of the mental hospital, he brought him on his show in the midst of a mental breakdown, and he said, okay, so Keemstar says to him, he says, if you think that life is all a simulation, why don't you just jump off a bridge?
Okay, let me give y'all context of that. If y'all go watch the drama alert where he interviewed Etika, Keemstar said that because Etika was saying life's situation is a simulation, life's not real and all that, right? So Keemstar's like, if life's not real, why don't you jump off a bridge? Why does everyone jump off a bridge? That's what he meant. He's like, if life's not real, wouldn't we all just jump off a bridge? That's what he meant. He didn't want Etika to jump off a bridge.
Right? Now, of course, he wasn't, no, Keemstar wasn't saying, go jump off a bridge.
Good, you clarify that a year later, in your content nuke, you said he did. You even said 51 days later, that very same YouTuber jumped off a bridge. You said that. So I'm glad you clarified that. You clarified that Keemstar did not say to jump off a bridge. But you, in your content nuke, you said that.
But a few months after that, Etika jumped off a bridge and committed.
It's not Keemstar's fault. Etika even thanked Keemstar. If it was because of Keemstar, would Etika wish Keemstar the best of luck? No!
Suicide. And I'm just saying, you look at his interaction with this dude Etika and his history of using and abusing people with mental illnesses, and you should see the tweets he's made about how he's literally tweeted, mental illnesses are made up just to get.
Yeah, I don't agree with Keemstar on that. Nobody did. Keemstar has apologized for that, but I don't agree with Keemstar having that tank. That was a stupid, dumb take he had. Okay? Keemstar is not a saint. Okay? He has bad takes on mental health. He doesn't know how to handle mental health. I'm not saying he did a great job on Etika. No, he didn't. He poorly handled the Etika situation. He did. But does it mean he's responsible for Etika's death? No. Does it give Ethan Klein the right to bring up a dead man to go at Keemstar 2 years after Etika died? No.
Just for people to get attention. Like, he doesn't believe mental illnesses are real. Ironically, being that he's probably
He does now. Like, he said he'd look into it, and he knows, he, is looking into mental illness, and he believes that they are now. I don't know if that's true, but, whatever.
Most severe one of any of the people that I
Yeah, there's
actually know on
something
YouTube.
really wrong with him. I don't know.
No, the guy's.
There's
the
something
guy,
wrong with you, Trisha Paytas. You make videos crying about David Dobrik and everything else every single day.
Is a total sick dude. Serious. So here's Keemstar on Drama Alert.
Alright, so that's that. My final thoughts on it, it's like, look, you can criticize Keemstar for his poor handling of the Jake Paul thing, right? Don't bring his kids to it, and don't bring up Etika, because the Etika thing, I watched it go down. That was a tragic situation. It was a tragic situation. It was. So Ethan Klein, You don't have a right to bring up Etika. You don't care about Etika at all, anyways. We know you don't. Because you did. You would be talking about how good his content was. You don't care about Etika. I watched Etika. I was not a fan of Etika, but I did know about him before he died because of his mental breakdowns. And I watched the situation go down before his death. And it was just sad to watch him, like, go on a mental going like his mental manics and his stupid, they're not fans, they're trolls, stupid trolls in their chat telling Etika to do stupid stuff. It's dumb, and Etika should have got help from professionals. That But Ethan Klein, you don't have a right to bring up Etika or Keemstar's daughter into this. You can hate Keemstar, but keep his family out and keep Etika out of your mouth. Because you don't care about Etika. Anyways, this is me, Triton. I'm signing out. Join my Discord. Follow me on Twitter. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you dislike the video, dislike it. If you agree or disagree, comment. Comment your thoughts. I want to hear all your thoughts. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.